Let's throw out some expectations for the Sixers. So, Hugh, I said earlier they can't break my heart again.
Mm-hmm.
They can't really make me that upset anymore because I'm not expecting much. Hugh Douglas, what are you expecting? So, we know last year they ended terribly, right? They kind of tanked at the end. Everyone was hurt. But it's been 5 years in a row, 6 years, where there's been high expectations entering a season. Like, if not championship, at least in that mix. Top of the Eastern Conference, top 2 or 3 seed. May at least the second round and then hoping for more. That's not, at least if we're going off of like the Vegas or the sports betting expectation, that's not where they're at this year. So their over-under for wins is 42.5. Now, if compared to the Eastern Conference, they rank Cavs 1, Knicks 2, Magic 3, Hawks 4, Pistons 5, but they're 7th in terms of win total in the Eastern Conference heading into the season, the over-under.
Mm-hmm.
Hugh, your expectations for the kind of season they're going to have. It's new, it's different, but there's still Embiid here. George, I guess, is eventually going to play. I wish he'd just go home, but he's on the team. And some young guards. What is this going to be?
I'll move the meter a little bit.
Okay.
I'll say 50 games.
50? Woo!
I mean, that's only 8 more than what they projected to win. But I know that's a lot.
Yeah.
I think, you know what, to be honest, I think they win tonight. I think they win tonight. I feel like, Joel Embiid's first game back. Hope springs eternal. I feel like they win tonight, and they're going to have a nice little run. I think that I'm going to go with Mr. Hill, Sonny Hill. I think Joel Embiid plays 60 games.
Did you say that with a straight face?
I said it with a straight-ass face, Joe, not just a face. I said it with a straight face. I give him 60 games. I'm being optimistic. Now, as we always say, as we roll through this, when we get new information, our optimism can change.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with 60 because he did look slim and trim. And, being an older cat, knowing how taking that weight off takes pressure off your joints, I'm being optimistic about the way that he's going to play and the fact that they're probably going to monitor him all year long. I'm being optimistic with the rehab. I'm being optimistic with the plan to keep him healthy and all of that stuff. So I will say 60 games, and he'll probably, they'll probably have some nights where he's going to have off. So I give them 50 wins this year.
I mean, you might as well go bet Nick Nurse to win Coach of the Year. If they get to 50 wins, that's big-time stuff. I think the win total that's posted over at FanDuel that's kind of where I have them, like 42 and 40, a little bit over 500, maybe 43, maybe 44. I think they're going to make the playoffs. Now, that doesn't mean what it used to, Hugh. Now they had like 10 teams in the playoffs, right, with the play-in.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be in that. I imagine we're going to have a play-in night or two in early April where they're in that 7, 8, 9 range, and they're a playoff team. Now, that's my expectation. Now, if they do anything more than that, if they're top 4 in the conference,
surprised.
Yeah, I'd be pleasantly surprised. And I think it would be on the back of Maxey, Edgecombe as a
VJ.
Yeah, as a really impactful rookie. McCain, who I thought was going to be Rookie of the Year last year before he got hurt. My expectation is slightly above 500, and they're in that kind of bottom tier of the playoff run. Kyle, your expectation for the Sixers as they tip off tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. The 500 thing feels a little bit low, and I guess it's all relative, right? Because compared to last year, it's an improvement.
They won like 26 games, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sitting here doing the I expect championship or like Eastern Conference Finals type thing. I do expect them to be one of the more competitive teams in the conference. So like it's kind of a weak conference right now. It feels open given a lot of the injuries from the end of the season last year. Like it's right there for the taking for anybody. So I don't know. I'll say they get 50 wins.
You're both at 50.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't think it would be crazy if they ended up as like the 3 or 4 seed.
So when you kind of just look at you're right about the injuries, right? Jason Tatum is out for this. He's gone because of the Achilles last year. Same thing with Tyrese Halliburton. Like the Sixers have a higher win total than the Celtics and the Pacers, who were in the finals last year. And that wouldn't be true if those stars were healthy.
It almost might, and it might benefit them and at least how people view them by there not really being expectations on the team this season.
I think it is. Because hasn't it been every Sixers conversation for the last 7 years has been with the specter of, is this good enough to win a championship, or are we just joking around?
I think there's a realistic chance, that at the end of the season, people feel optimistic about the team, where that hasn't been the case for years now.
If we felt the opposite. We felt pessimistic about where the whole thing is headed.